Welcome back to my channel. This is the Frugal Prof channel on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. And if you like this video, please like it. And if you like this channel, then definitely subscribe because it helps the channel grow. Now today is Motivation Monday, so let's get right into it. And I'm going to go over a couple things more big picture on eBay reselling than just strategy and things that are going on. And I'm going to talk a little bit about energy, because one of the things that makes it hard to motivate is you just don't have enough energy. And I wrote down a quote from Coach Vince Lombardi, the greatest NFL coach of all time, maybe except Bill Belichick. Anyway, his quote is, "Fatigue makes cowards of us all." And it's totally true. If you don't have energy, it makes it really hard to motivate. And so I want to talk about what you're doing on the weekend that can either get you ahead, get you motivated to have more energy during the week, or leaves you falling behind. And I can talk about these things because I've been in both situations. And I don't want this to come off as preachy, it's just something I've been thinking about. So when I used to fall behind, I would spend the weekends doing a lot of drinking, a lot of hanging out with my friends, a lot of eating bad food, junk food, and skipping workouts, and it just didn't work out that well. It made life harder during the week. You just don't have as much energy. And now, with the wisdom of a couple years under my belt, I'm much more productive because I get more sleep. I don't drink. I started drinking less, and now I don't drink at all. And I don't stay out as late, and it just makes my life easier. I mean, it's just it's one of those things where, I used to stay at the bar and and hang out with my friends, and I'd be the last one to go home. But looking back, you can be one of those people that just goes out and has a couple beers and goes home early and says, you know what, I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. I can't stay out till 2, 3, 4. I got to get up, and I've got stuff to do because I want to motivate and I want to make my life better. So that takes me to the second tip, which is, why these little things can appreciate so much more over time. So if you just add 1 hour of listing and you pre-plan, let's say, 4 or 5 days a week, that you're just going to add 1 more hour where you list 5 things, which is not even a lot to list in an hour, and you get $7 worth of profit in that 1 hour. Each month you'd be adding $1,050 in profit to your eBay store, and that's extra profit just from 1 hour. So it's a tiny little change, but if you're keeping track of your time, you definitely have an extra hour here and an extra hour there. So I just throw that out there. If you find the time and you say to yourself, you know what, I want to kick this business into the next gear, and I want to have a couple extra $1,000 at the end of the month, and I want this business to grow so that if I want to quit my job, I can quit my job. So those are really decisions that you make every single day. And you might be at a point where you say, you know what, I want to make that change to have a better life. And not everyone can make that change and that decision, and it really comes down to you. It's that extra hour. Am I going to work a little bit harder, or am I going to stay out late and not have energy? Those are decisions that pile up, and they accrue, and over time they make a huge difference. An extra $1,000, an extra $2,000, an extra $3,000 a month is a really big difference, but day to day it's only an extra hour of work. So that's what I'm bringing today is, if you've got extra energy from doing the right things on the weekend and kind of avoiding the wrong things, and you're doing a little bit extra, it can pay huge dividends. So that's my motivation, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you got something out of it, please like it, and if you like the channel, then please subscribe because it helps the channel grow. I hope you're crushing it this week, and have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.